The Superhero Registration Act has been passed, with Tony Stark backing it, and Captain America went into hiding. He's not with this shit. The public is happy with all the heroes on board. Just look at them cheesing. They can finally trust their heroes again. Later at the Baxter building, we see Reed Richards working on something. How's the project coming along, Reed? Like a dream. Tony's big plan for the superhuman community is the most exciting thing we ever worked on, Sue. He wasn't kidding when he said he'd revolutionize every metahuman in America. I haven't been this excited since I seen my first black hole. Yeah, well, maybe I'd be more excited if his genius plan didn't mean jail time for half the people on our Christmas card list. I feel you, but they don't leave us any choice if they refuse to register. Baby, just take a look at my projections if you need to see the social dangers they're creating. What are you talking about? This is gobbledygook. No, it's the exponential curve the number of super beings is following in the apocalypse we're facing if unlicensed activity isn't brought under control. Tony cooked with this genius plan. You should hear the ideas him and Hank Pym have been throwing around. They're like concept machines. I never seen people this supercharged. She then looks at the table and sees a disc labeled 42. She's like, what's this? And reaches for it. But Reed stops her immediately, grabbing her hand. I'm sorry, Susan, but that's classified information. Damn, okay. Well, I guess it's time I go to the hospital anyways. Give Johnny all my love. Bro's hiding something. At Tony Stark's penthouse, he's thinking to himself, is he doing the right thing? And at midnight, S.H.I.E.L.D. is gonna start catching all heroes that refuse to sign up. 24 hours later, we see Patriot running through the city. He's damn near running out of breath. Because S.H.I.E.L.D. is right behind him, chasing him down. They start lighting him up with tranquilizer bullets, but then they peep. Bro's bulletproof now? Damn, I thought we had all the info we needed. And he jumps off the building. Bro hit the Luffy pose in midair, then crashes through the window of another building. Ah! Guys, we gotta get out of here. S.H.I.E.L.D. just caught me breaking up a mugging, and now they're all over me. This is serious. These guys are not messing around. And right as he says that, they shoot in some smoke grenades into the building. Oh boy! Boom! And green fart gas spreads throughout the building. You sure that kid's indestructible? He'll be alright. It's the office block I'm worried about. Command said we gotta keep property damage to a minimum. We then see that S.H.I.E.L.D. has caught a handful of superheroes. You see the trouble you caused? This is what happens when you try to be a big bad vigilante like Captain America. Elsewhere, Daredevil is watching the Young Avengers get caught on the computer. He's like, should we get a gang together and go pull up on them? Cap and Falcon are already undercover at the scene. Back in the truck, one of the soldiers is yapping his ass off to another. But that's not his teammate. That's Steve Rogers. You know something, fella? You talk too damn much. And he kicks him out the truck. Son of a... And the cop cars crash behind him. The Falcon was inside the truck the whole time. And he tells Wiccan he needs to cook up a teleportation spell fast because S.H.I.E.L.D. is up ahead blocking the road. Steve, like, hurry that ass up. Do the freaking spell. Come on. The truck is surrounded by magic and teleports away from the scene into a facility. They open up the doors, and they're now in the Resistance secret hideout. They took over an old underground S.H.I.E.L.D. hideout, and this is where they're gonna live for the duration. And they're all gonna have some new identities because their last ones are probably compromised now. Steve knows that Tony is planning something huge, so this is where they will start to fight back. But that's when they see Tony Stark on the news. He's in Washington, D.C., about to make an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure I don't have to introduce you to Mrs. Miriam Sharp. Mrs. Sharp, you may recall, lost her son in the Stanford incident and kickstarted my passion for the federal employment of all superheroes. The hell's going on? Likewise, I'm pretty sure Spider-Man needs no introduction. I hope you know what you're doing, Tony. As most of you probably know, I keep my identity a tight secret. I've been doing it carefully for many years, but after a long talk with my wife and family, I decided to take the following step. See, the Registration Act gives us a choice. We can continue the trend that Captain America advocates and have people with powers completely unchecked. Or superheroes can go legitimate and earn back little public trust. J. Jonah Jameson is fully locked in. He gotta see this shit. I'm not wearing my old mask because I'm ashamed of what I do. I'm proud of who I am, and I'm here right now to prove it. And Peter starts to take off his mask. My name is Peter Parker, and I've been Spider-Man since I was 15 years old. His identity is now revealed to the world, and he's mogging on everybody too. J. Jonah Jameson's in shock. He threw the papers in the air and dipped. Any questions? Spider-Man is officially Team Iron Man, and all his ops now know who he is. Let me know how y'all feel about this shit, and I'ma see y'all boys and girls in the next part.